Why you don't want to switch from iPhone to Android apart from FaceTime and iMessage is AirDrop. With AirDrop, you can wirelessly send photos, videos, websites, locations to the nearby iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, or a MacBook. But Google is also not keeping quiet. They launched Google Duo for Android as their FaceTime application, which is quite good actually. They also launched Google Allo or Google Allo, which is an option for Apple's iMessage application. And now recently, they launched their alternative to AirDrop, which is called File Go application. You can share your files like pictures, videos, documents, or applications with your nearby friends without using the internet. It uses Bluetooth instead. To be able to do so, your friend needs to have the application installed on his or her phone. The whole file transfer process is fast with a speed of up to 125 Mbps, secure, encrypted, and does not cost you any mobile or internet data. Quite impressive. Well, that's not all. The application also lets you do more things like free up the space, clean up unwanted files. But in this video, I will focus on the offline file sharing functionality, which was needed for Android. And it is good that Google thought about it. So let's start the video. Google's File Go is a new storage manager that helps you free up space on your phone, find files faster, and share them easily offline with others. The application lets you transfer the data between any Android device. So at the moment, it doesn't transfer to your PC or Mac like AirDrop does. That's the only drawback it has. To use this application, quite simple, just download from Play Store for your Android device and start sending and receiving files without caring about internet connection. Also, not to forget, the application is like a file manager. This reduces the clutter from your device. Even the interface is quite clean, and I personally like ES File Explorer. But this application deserves a place in your application as it's officially made by Google. Let me show it by transferring small files between Pixel and Galaxy Note 5. So the process is very easy. Just download this application on both your Android smartphones. So once you download the application, just allow all the permissions needed by the application. Now tap on the file option inside the application on both the devices. It will take you to a different menu where you can send and receive files. Now it's worth a mention that you can not only just transfer files, but also if you want to send any particular application to your colleague or your friend, you can do so with this application. Now you can disable the Wi-Fi on both your smartphone. Both the phones, once you start sending or receiving the file, will create a hotspot. Now this is something very useful because suppose sometime you don't have the data connection or the Wi-Fi enabled. So that time you can use this application for file transfer, as both the phones will create their own Wi-Fi hotspot. So let me try to send a small file. Click on send and click on receive on the other device. Allow all the necessary permissions to access the files and folders inside the phone. Now the application will ask you to name your smartphone, for example H here. It will start to pair the device and have a small connection, small hotspot connection you can say. Just accept the connection for both the devices. See, now both the devices are connected. So there is no Wi-Fi on my Google Pixel, but it's saying that it's connected to H, which is the other device. Now when I open my Note 5 Wi-Fi, you can see that the Note 5 is connected via Google Pixel, and it has a Wi-Fi which is direct one Android. It's basically a Wi-Fi hotspot both the phones have created via this application. So there is no in-house Wi-Fi, it's just a Wi-Fi hotspot. Now with this Wi-Fi hotspot, I will be able to send any files from one device to the other device. For example, this picture. I will just have to click on send button and instantly. The speed is amazing. It's like 135 Mbps, which is quite good for any kind of file transfer. You can send multiple files together, or you can send individually as you like. or it can be a video, it can be a document, it can be an application. Suppose you like any application, suppose you like File Go application and you want to send someone, or you want to send any other application, for example, Cobone, to your friend or to your colleague. See, the file transfer is really fast and very quick. Once you receive the application, you can just go to the setting and install it. So it's really a very useful application, and apart from this offline file transfer, unfortunately you can't do the file transfer from the SD card. You can just view the SD card, unfortunately. But apart from this offline file transfer, you can also clean up the space in the device. If you have any clutter, the application will remind you to remove those unnecessary files and folders. So overall, it's a very good application, and it's by Google, so it will definitely get a lot of updates. So normally you don't have internet connection outside your house. I'm sitting here in a coffee shop, and as you can see, both my phones, Pixel and Xiaomi Redmi Note 4X, they don't have any Wi-Fi connection or a cellular data. Now in this scenario, if I want to transfer something, File Go application comes very handy, as you don't need internet connection at all. So let's try to transfer a small file. Now to establish a connection, you click on Send on, for example, Pixel, and Receive on Xiaomi. So both the devices will auto connect to each other and they will create their own Wi-Fi hotspot. You can see still I don't have any Wi-Fi connection, but you can see on my Xiaomi it's showing a Wi-Fi hotspot. You need to just allow the permission. See, now both are connected. Xiaomi is still showing connecting, but it will take a while to connect. So they are connected by a Wi-Fi hotspot. See, now it's connected. Now without any internet connection, I can easily transfer. Pixel still showing. You can see the connection status on both the devices. Now let's take any small file, and for example, I'll take these 4 files. And the connection is very fast. You click on send and instantly you get it on your other device, because the speed is 125 Mbps, which is really good. Now the best thing about this application is done by Google, so you will always have updates from Google, and it will run with any Android smartphone. It's like an official AirDrop application for Android. Recently I asked one of my friends, what is the main reason for you being so loyal to Apple and doesn't want to switch over to Android? He said the ecosystem, FaceTime, iMessage, and AirDrop. Also the application store. Well, Google does have an alternative for all of them now. Google Duo, Allo, File Go. But still the user experience is still not the same, like the apps work for iOS. But one thing is for sure, the gap is getting quite narrow and close now for both the operating system, whichever you choose. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, kindly hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate that. Also click on the notification icon, the bell icon, so you will constantly get updated with my new videos. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.